What's going on, everybody? So 4 days left in the season. Got to get on my grind right now. We're going up against Mohammed Bite in the first game as well. So this should be interesting. Gonna go for the Knight on top of his Miner. It looks like he is probably just playing Miner Poison with a Little Prince, which is a pretty tough matchup if he has the Evolution Knight. But, we'll see what we can do. I'm just gonna go for my Ice Wiz in the back. Currently, when I'm recording this, I am like 23rd or 24th or something ranked on the leaderboard, so I need to get pushing up. I'm actually just gonna go for the log here, kind of thinking about going Expo Tesla other lane when he used his knights. Okay, this is interesting. I'm just gonna go for my Tesla right here. That's the placement to kill the Little Prince. It always will pop up. With the new range, I guess it's not new, it's just like the nerfed range from the Little Prince. That's the Tesla placement. So yeah, make sure you know that placement if you are going to be facing a lot of Miner Poison. It's a pretty popular deck. So he's got the guards version, which is kind of interesting. He might Miner the back to try and pull my Knight back. I'm going to go Ice Wiz first, and then he's actually... Whoa, what is he doing? That's a King Tower activation. I'll take that. Thank you very much, sir. And that's good, because it only... he didn't even get much damage for that either, so I'm in a really good situation to start this game. He goes for his Knight in the back. He's probably going to Little Prince behind this, so... normally I would just, I'm actually, I was gonna say I normally would Tesla the bridge, but I had a feeling he'd Little Prince behind this Knights. You can kind of tell by his playstyle, he's just gonna be super hyper aggressive and single, which is fine. I'm just gonna go Skellies right here. He's going to play an Ice Spirit. I'll just go for the log. He's probably gonna pop ability here, and then go guards. Okay, this is skill at its finest. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull everything together. We should be fine here. I'm just gonna pull it all together. Evo Knight is gonna do enough, and that's gonna be an easy defense right there. We did not get outskilled by the Guardian at the bridge. But yeah, we're fine here. This should be okay. We got his Evolution Knight out of rotation now as well. But mine's also out of rotation. This is tough, guys. He's obviously a pretty good player. But, I have a lot of confidence in myself this season that I don't really care who I'm facing. It's kind of just I'm just in a good mindset no matter what here. I'm going to cycle all the way back to a log, so I want to save my Evo Tesla. I don't want to waste it for that Knight. Really bad guards by him. I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe he thought I'd go Tesla, but I'm going to go Tesla. We do predict his Tesla. That's good. And then he's going to go for the Knight. That's fine. He's going to have to poison, which is all right. We can kind of just reset now. I'm actually going to go for a rocket on tower because he was over-aggressive with all of that. Not over-aggressive, but he spent a lot of elixir on defense to the point where I know I'm up 3 or 4 elixirs, so I can go for a safe rocket on tower. Also, it is in the lane that he's not going towards. He's going to switch lanes now because, obviously, if you are the Miner Poison player, you want to be going in the same lane as me. So, oh wow, he's actually... What is he doing? In my opinion, that's a mistake. You don't... Oh my goodness, that's a big mistake. Hold up. I can maybe get a lock on here if I'm quick with everything. I'm just going to log and then go Skellies. He's already back to a Knight. That just shows you how broken this deck is that he's using. We're fine, though. I'm just going to go for my Evo Knights. I don't really think... Yeah, he's just going to guards, right? Yeah, I'm going to Ice Wiz. I don't think we're going to get a lock on, unfortunately, but... I don't know. This is tough, guys. It's going to be very difficult. I'm going to have to do something. Little Prince just gets so much value behind all these Knights. And there's the Ice Spirit plus Miner. That's fine. We'll just kind of reset now. He's going to get a decent bit of damage. It is what it is. I'm just going to have to... Oh, how do I get a lock on? This is tough. He's got 14 people watching him. Dang, where's all my spectators at? For real. It is pretty late at night when I am recording this, so not that many people are awake. I'm just going to go for the Ice Wiz in the back here. And I think Evo Tesla the bridge. I really want to get a top 10 finish this season. I really, really want to. So I'm going to go for the Expo here. Since we both kind of... Wait, did he lose? I think he lost. Yeah, he lost. Wow. But it's not over. It's definitely not over. I'm still going to have to play really good defense because he's going to go really aggressive on this opposite lane. So we'll just go log Ice Wiz on top of this Little Prince. At least we have King Tower active, so I can kind of just kite things over. I think we're all right if I can just get back to another log. But I'm just going to let that Miner go for the Knight down low, and then log these guards. You know what? That could have been a lot worse. We're actually going to survive, I think. Yeah, Ice Wiz. And then I can go ahead and pull his Knight into my Knight. And then that Little Prince is not going to get on my tower because I do have another Knight in rotation. If he pops the ability, which he is going to, I can just log and then go for my Ice Wiz on top. And I think we're vibing. That actually got kind of scary for a second, but really good defense, I want to say, by me. I'm just going to pull everything back and Skellies to make sure my Ice Wiz stays alive. He did not defend the Knight, and it's just walked all the way up to his tower, so kind of a misplay by him, and that's going to be GG's pretty much. At this point, there's not much he can do. I can just go for a Rocket, NATO, and Log to finish off the game. So really bad matchup. Nice little prediction NATO to... Or not prediction, reactive NATO to get that lock on. That pretty much won me the entire game. Got a little sketchy on that first defense, but once again, we put down Mohammed Bites. Definitely pretty happy about that one. It's going to give us a nice plus 27. Fairly certain that he is running Giant Graveyard, which, as you guys know, is not the matchup we are looking for, but... There's a ton of it. I've literally played so much Giant Graveyard in the last couple days. It's not even funny how many people are using it. There's some people that are literally just using Giant Poison Zap Arrows and not even using the Graveyard. And I'm like, dude, this might be the worst deck of all time. It's so... It's just awful how it can work, but I'm just going to probably NATO this little prince in. Hopefully he doesn't pop ability. If he does, that's fine, because it's kind of a waste. He's going to go for the arrows. I'll just skellies in front to force out something from him. And you know, this is kind of an interesting matchup because I have to play really reactive and single. There's not really that many things I can do. As long as he doesn't go in for an early giant graveyard, I should be all right. But I think it really just, like, this matchup's going to come down to me and my defenses at the bridge and, like, my bridge fights. I'm actually going to expo here, which I don't usually do, but he's going to have the giant, right? And then he's at about 2-ish elixir. I can just go for the Tesla. Also, I'm going to try and look for the King Tower activation with the boulder here. Wait, that was actually really annoying. Why'd he go bats? I thought he was going to... Wait, am I fine? I don't know. I'm going to go Ice Wiz down low. He's probably going to graveyard, though. If he's smart. No, he's not smart, apparently. I'm just going to NATO this in, get the King Tower activation. That's actually so huge. I thought he was going to graveyard on 0 for sure. I can just log right here as well. I don't think he was expecting that Ice Wiz plus NATO. So nice King Tower activation. That's actually going to give me a chance in this matchup. That's pretty much the only way I can win, is if I get King Tower early, like in this situation, and then I play a perfect game throughout. But, you know, I'm locked in. I'm going to be dialed in. Also, I just did a best of 5 with Nate. I'm not sure if it's up at this point. It's probably going to be posted tomorrow by the time I'm posting this. I don't really know when he's going to upload it, but yeah, make sure you guys go check it out. Because it was honestly a pretty fun video. I think it was pretty funny, but I'm just going to go Knight down low. He's going to skill the bridge right there, and then I'll just get the Ice Wiz plus Knight to defend, and I think we're all right if I just go for the NATO on 0 here to pull these bats up. Nice Evo Zap. Holy cow, that is the most brain-dead push I've ever seen in my life. He literally went Giant the bridge, Graveyard, Evo Bats, Evo Zap. Like, bro, get a job, man. I'm going to go for the Skellies. I'm just kidding. And see what he wants to do. I'm going to go for the Knight in the back here. He might just go Giant Graveyard again, but if he does, I have Evolution Tesla, so I'm not really worried about it. I could rocket that. Honestly, I could probably rocket that Night Wish and be completely fine here, but I'm just going to go for the log. Let that Tesla kind of die out. He overcommits with the arrows as well, so as long as I'm stalling out the game, that's really in my favor. I just want to kind of play slow, wait for him to go in super aggressive, and then try and counter push potentially, but I'm probably not even going to go offensive bow in this matchup because I'm already... Actually, you know what? I lied. Wait. No, I'm glad I didn't now because that would have been really bad. I have kind of an awkward rotation right now, so I'm just going to chill for a second, and if he goes in, I'm going to go log. He might go opposite lane. We'll have to see. I'll go Skellies in the back, and then that's going to kill the Little Prince. He's playing way too passive for a Giant Graveyard player. You kind of have to full send the bridge a lot more. But I also know that, like, I think he also knows that if he does do something too stupid, I can punish him, so I'm going to go Ice Wiz, and then, honestly, I'm just going to rocket. Okay, maybe that's aggressive. I don't know. I should have waited for the bowler. That would have been a really good rocket on the bowler, but it's fine. I'm just going to NATO this Little Prince in immediately. We cannot let that sit there on the map, or we will lose the game. So this is going to be a really tough defense. At least we have Evo Tesla on the bright side here. I'm going to get back to another Ice Wiz, try and clog up the lane so he can't really make a massive push. And then I'm going to go Evo Tesla right in the middle. Nice! Oh my goodness, that's so much value on the bats. Wow. That's actually so clutch. I think we win this game if I play perfectly from here on out. So that bowler should die, thankfully, to my defensive expo. Oh my goodness, these bowlers are getting kind of AIDS. I'm going to be honest. Wait, I'm actually dead. Wait, he has so much on the board. I'm going to go Ice Wiz. He's going to Graveyard, obviously, here. But I have King Tower, so this is not the end of the world, I think. Maybe? I don't really know. I might be dead. I have to NATO everything back up. He has the Evo Zap as well. I can go for the Knights? No, this is so annoying. Wait, Ice Wiz on top of the bats? Perfect timing on that. Wait, it's not over. It's not over. I'm still in the lead. Wow. I'm actually still winning the game after that. What? Okay, I'm going to go Defensive Expo. Once again here, I've got to go full turtle mode at this point. I'm going to go Skellies, and then I might have to defensive rocket depending on what he does right here. I'm going to just NATO everything back right about now. Okay, that's good. Log for this Little Prince. He's going to go for the ability. Of course, I can just NATO everything once again. Keep my Ice Wiz. Never mind, it is going to die. But luckily, we are going to kill everything at the bridge. Holy cow, this game is becoming way too close, way too quickly. So I'm just going to go Ice Wiz, block the bridge. Only 20 seconds left. So as long as I don't let a giant cross, I think I'm all right. 18 seconds. I'm going to NATO everything back. Go for the Evo Tesla to shock everything, and then also log just to push everything back. And only 10 seconds left. I can go for the Knights, Skellies down low, and then rocket on tower. And I think we're okay since I have... Oh, he zapped. Yeah, I'm fine because my tower's going to shoot with the Skellies. I'm just going to go Ice Wiz to make sure we don't lose the game. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, we won the game against a really bad matchup. If I did not have King Tower activated, I would have lost that game 1,000,000,000%. That just shows you the importance of King Tower against Graveyard, and we beat pretty much two of the better players in this game. Let's check where that puts me on the leaderboards. I think that's going to be maybe top 10. These games are so intense. I hope you guys are enjoying so far. Okay, we're getting all the sweats tonight, so I'm going up against Batfist. He's playing a Bomber Expo, I guess Aragon's deck that he made, so I'm going to cycle the Knight in the back. This definitely can go either way. It really depends on single Elixir if I don't take a ton of damage. That's usually how it is in Expo, like, versus Expo. For me, if I don't take a lot of damage in single, I can win the majority of them, but it really is going to come down to him getting an Evolution Bomber lineup on my tower. Wow, okay, he's actually going to Fireball which was kind of interesting. I'm not going to go go in with this really hard. I just want to kind of force Elixir out of him. I know he was going to have to go Knight plus Tesla on that, so 7 Elixir plus 1 trade, I guess. Not really, because I do have to use my Skellies, so he might Bomber that, which would kind of suck. I'm going to pre-log, maybe? Okay, I'm kind of panicking here. I should not have pre-logged right there. He might Expo with this, which is fine. I have my Knight plus Tesla. He doesn't have Knight in rotation or Tesla, so I should be all right to do that if he does go for the offensive bow. I'm just going to Knight like this. I think if I can just make it to double, I should be completely fine here. So I might go Ice Wiz up high for this Bomber to take that out. And that should be good. He's going to go, okay, that's just an easy NATO for me. I don't know why he's protecting the Bomber like he's playing a Firecracker, but that's fine. He might go Expo. I have my Rocket in rotation, and yeah, 40 more seconds. I'm telling you guys, if I can stall this to double Elixir without him going offensive bow, we are definitely in a good situation. I'm actually going to pressure because he doesn't have Evo Bomber in rotation, and I know he doesn't have Knight in rotation either, so he's forced to spend quite a lot of Elixir right here. He has to spend another Knight as well. Really good start for me, even though he is going to defend that without any damage. It's all about the Elixir and like what he's having to play. So that's going to be a nice, easy Ice Wiz on top. He's going to have to respond to that Ice Wiz as well. So far, really good start to this game. He's going to go offensive bow. Okay, interesting. I don't think he can defend because he's on about, that Expo is definitely on 0. I don't know why he would go for that. He knows I have Evo Knight in rotation. Maybe he just wanted to get my Evo Knight out of rotation, but still, I think now I can maybe go offensive bow with this, depending on what he does. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to offensive bow now since he spent like a bajillion cycle cards for some reason. And he might try and go Evo Bomber, so I'm going to have my log plus, no, I should have just predicted that. I knew he was going to go Evo Bomber. That was my bad. If I would have predicted that, I could have got like a 500 damage lock and potentially won the game from that. But, you know, it's just I have things that, like, I want to do in my head, and sometimes I just don't do them quick enough. My fingers don't, like, react to what I'm thinking sometimes, but it's fine. I'm just going to go Tesla at the bridge. He might Expo opposite lane. If he does, it's fine because I can just Rockets. Yeah, so there's the Expo. I'll just get the Rocket down and then go Skellies to make sure this doesn't get any chip damage on my tower. At all. Didn't even really need the Skellies, but it doesn't matter since I'm just cycling at this point. And yeah, this is a really close game, guys. I don't know. It could go either way still. Gonna go for another Knight in the back. Evo Knight's kind of my one big advantage in this matchup, so I'll just get the Ice Wiz down for this. Okay, that was a late Ice Wiz, but it should be fine. He's gonna actually go for a very aggressive... oh my goodness, okay. Bomber's going to get one hit on my tower, but it is what it is. I have enough to defend his Expo, which is good. And then maybe I'll go offensive bow myself because he has to respond to both sides here. He misses that. Wait, hold up. He misses that E-Spirit, which is actually really good. That Knight's going to get a hit on tower. And we're going to force out his Evo Tesla. So I could... I want to rocket his tower, but like... I don't know, man. This is just a scary situation to be in for both of us. I'm just going to cycle log, and then I think I'm just going to go Larry's and keep rotating. I don't really need to do anything. I just got to make it to triple elixir. At this point, it's all about delaying and defending. I'm going to prediction at Tesla the bridge, just to kind of force him to, like, take that out with his own Tesla probably is what he will do, or cycle back to another Knight. Nice prediction on that Evo Bomber. I mean, it's too easy at this point, guys. Like, every single person that plays Evo Bomber, I know exactly when they're going to play it because they all are so predictable with it. So that's I didn't even have to call that prediction. You guys just know what's going to happen at this point. So just going to Ice Wiz early on here, and then, okay, defensive Expo, maybe? Holy cow, that got kind of sketchy really quick. I'm going to log to just make sure this Bomber does not splash my tower. And then I'll go Tesla on 0. Wow, he is protecting this with his entire life for some reason. He's going to Expo other lane, so I'll just get an Evo Knight down. And there's the Expo. We'll go for the Ice Wiz and then log the left lane to make sure that doesn't connect my tower. We're going to go Evo Tesla now. He might Fireball. If he does, that's fine. We're back to another Knight. We're going to win this game, guys. I'm telling you, I'm playing so good right now. I don't know what's gotten into me, but these last couple days, I'm, like, locked in on my defenses. So we're going to go Knight up high here, and then easy tank. He's not even going to defend his Expo. I don't know what that was. So I'll just rocket his tower at this point. Only 20 seconds left in the game. This is going to be a GG's, unless I let an Evo Bomber connect, which could happen, but hopefully that is not the case here. So I just got to get back to another Knight, making sure I play everything up high so he can't do exactly what he tried to do right there. That almost hit my tower. Are you kidding me? Evo Bomber needs a nerf or like a deletion from the game maybe, but just going to Tesla. Even if he fireballs, it doesn't matter because this game is over. So just going to get an Evo Knight down, 6 seconds. I'll just NATO for a little bit of extra damage, and it's going to be GG's. We're going to beat one of the better Expo players for sure in the game. You know, we've beaten some really good players so far. We beat Mo Lights. Sandbox, and then we just beat Bephis as well. So 3 games, 3 wins. Let's see if we can keep this going and keep pushing up the rankings, hopefully to get into the top 10. I wanted to say I appreciate everyone's kind of supports. Like, everybody, I don't know, a lot of people are rooting for me to finish good this season, and that is, like, it kind of makes me feel good, but also adds some more pressure onto me. Like, what if I don't? What if I choke in the last day? So I'm always kind of worried about that, but I think I'm alright here. This guy's playing Golem, I'm pretty certain, with maybe Elixir Collector, so I just need to make sure I have my pump, or not my pump, but my rocket for his pump, and then I should be fine. So I'm just going to Ice Wiz right here for these Skelly Drags. I don't know, Ice Wiz is slowly becoming one of my favorite, like, it's low-key, like, usually I get pretty mad at my Ice Wizard because it doesn't do anything, but, like, right now, it's been doing a lot of work for me, so I'm actually going to do something kind of interesting here. So think about it, he has Cannoneer, right? So if I go Skellies, he's going to have to respond to this, or he's going to take, like, literally 1,500 damage on his tower, for 1 Elixir. That's crazy how much, damage that's going to do just because he's not defending. I guess it wasn't 1,500, but like it definitely was at least 1,000 right there. So I'm just going to Ice Wiz, and then I'm going to go for, I think I have to rocket all this. So just need to confidently throw this rocket down, keep my Ice Wiz alive. That is perfect. You know, the key to playing rocket, you know, Riley might need to take some notes on this one, but the key to playing rocket is you have to be confident in, like, with your placements. You can't hesitate. You can't, like, be unsure and try and line it up. You just have to kind of be confident with it. I feel like anytime I try and line up my rocket really specifically and time it perfectly, I miss it more often than if I just, like, put it down when I feel like it's right, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to go probably log. I was thinking about offensive bowing, but I know he's going to go in the back. I can't get cheese, guys. As long as I'm not getting overwhelmed, I should be completely fine. And I have so much, like, I have such a good defense against Golem that I shouldn't be in any trouble since he doesn't have a big spell. I guess he's maybe not running the Elixir Pump either, which is good for me. So just going to get the Ice Wiz down early. I'm expecting an Evil Bomber right about here. Oh, I thought he had Evil Bomber in rotation. Maybe I'm just dumb, but anyways, we predicted the Bomber nonetheless. So just going to NATO Log to kill this Night Witch. Skelly Drags are getting splashed as well by my Ice Wiz. This is what I'm saying, guys. I don't know what my defenses are, but so far they've just been absolutely clinical. So I'm just going to get a Knight down to make sure this Lumberjack goes ahead and dies for me. And then he might go pump, or not pump. Oh, wait. I'm going to do something really aggressive and pull this Golem back. That should be a lock on tower. He's got Evil Bomber. Nice. Which I'm expecting him to play right now. Yep, there it is. So it's too late, though. He's already taken... Oh, yeah, wow. He has to waste both his evolutions on that left side, which is good for me. I can just go for a Knight up high, Evo Tesla, and then Log to make sure this Night Witch dies. I guess I'll NATO everything in just to make sure these Skelly Drags die as well. Yeah, he does go for the Lumberjack, so I'm glad I NATO'd. This is kind of getting awkward. It's like a bridge fight, but I don't really know what's happening, so Evo Knight should clean up the rest of this. We are in a good situation to win this game as long as I don't choke a defense, which, fingers crossed, knock on wood right now. He's actually going to switch lanes, which is fine, because, I mean, he kind of has to. If he doesn't switch lanes, I'm just going to expo on offense when he golems, and he'll pretty much lose the game. So it was kind of a smart play by him, but we'll see if it pays off. I'm just going to go for my Skellies. He does just NATO that Ice was in, but look at this. We're already back to another one. And that's the beauty of Icepo right here. Always back to another Ice Wizard, and then I can just go for the NATO, and then probably, do I even need to log this? I don't know. I don't think so. That's going to be an easy defense, and we're pretty much 2 logs and 2 rockets away from winning this game right now. So I'm just going to Skellies for that pressure, because you got to respond to him. And then I'm just going to normal Knight in the back. And I think if I can defend this one push, we should win the game. So we're almost in triple. Just going to Tesla like this. Nice. We're predicting the baby dragon. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm crazy at this game sometimes. Okay, there's the bomber. I need to just take that off the map without it getting too much damage on my tower. And then Skellies to surround. I think I'm alright. I just go for another Ice Wiz right here. Only a minute left in this game. He is going to zap, so I'll just go for the Knights. We know he has no evolution bomber in rotation, so just 2 rockets will finish off. Yep, he's going to give me the 2 rockets because he played a Golem all the way in the back. Definitely not enough time for him to get a push going, so it's going to be GG's. We just need to cycle 1 more card. Oh, deep breath of air and oxygen in my lungs, and that's going to be another win against Golem. Tough. I mean, I played that pretty well. I feel like I pressured really well. Didn't get too over-aggressive when he went for the Golem in the back. Let's go ahead and check where that puts me. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. I'm feeling really good right now, so I'm honestly going to keep playing and make this a longer video. Top 7. Let's freaking go. Alright, absolutely not. I've got to defend my resume here. We're going up against Hunter. Like, now there can only be, there's only enough room for 1 Hunter on top ladder. I'm just kidding. This guy's actually pretty cool. I actually never had, I had no idea, I was looking for his Twitter because I wanted to just DM him and, like, add him in the game because he's a good player. But I was like, I couldn't find him forever. And I finally found him, like, a couple days ago. So it's kind of ironic that we're facing him right now. I'm pretty sure he's running Goblin Drill. I could be mistaken about that. He's going to Mother Witch, which is fine. I'll just pull that in with the Tornado right away. Should take that out without any kind of a problem right here. So I've got, this should be an interesting matchup depending on what spells he has. I mean, it should be mine. Goblin Drill, I usually win, I'll be honest. But it really depends on the cycle. My starting hand is kind of awkward. I'm going to have to let those wall breakers go on that right side. Yeah, I just kind of got myself into a bad rotation. He's going to zap, though. Hold up, that was kind of aggressive. Gonna go Expo with this, and now I know he's about 5-6 elixir right now. So what does he have? He's just gonna let that Expo connect. Yeah, he's hurting for elixir. I feel kind of bad. Okay, wait, Knight, and then I'm just gonna go Larry's as well. I'm not gonna log. Okay, hear me out, guys. I should probably log these guards, you would think, but man, I actually really need to log him. No, I can't, because if I log those, he's going to go Evo Wall Breakers and Drill on 0, and I'm not going to have enough. I'm only going to be able to go Tesla, so I'd rather take that damage right there and defend this push that he's about to put down. I knew he's going to do it. Yep, I knew it. Defend this with no damage. Perfect timing on that log as well, and nice. That's why I didn't log the guards. I know everyone's getting mad at me because I took like 800 damage from guards, but I had to right there, and it's definitely worth it. So I'm glad that I trusted my instinct, and we're almost into double elixir as well. We need pretty much got him in 2 rocket range already with a couple more logs, which we'll probably get throughout this game. So I might even go offensive bow again. Like, he can't really defend my offensive bow when it has a support card with it. So I'm just going to go Skellies in front. There's the good Tesla, or there's the Tesla, so I'm going to go for my Evo Tesla, and I think that's a connection on tower. He can't really do anything, to be honest, and I get King Tower activation, so it's going to be GG's. Yeah, he's going to go for the wall breakers on 0, but log will finish off those, and that's going to be pretty much game. I mean, he can't really break through. He might just give up, and yeah, I mean, that's a good matchup for me. He doesn't have a big spell. He's only got the evolution zap, so it looks like he is just going to let the game go. Had to assert my dominance on top ladder against the other hunter because there can only be one hunter, right? I feel like there's not enough room for 2, but that's going to be a nice little 3 crown with Ice Bow. You don't see that every day. I think I'm going to go for one more game just because I'm kind of feeling myself right now. I want to give you guys a long video today, so make sure you leave a like if you are enjoying. Okay, I'm going to make this the last game of the video, win or loss here, so hopefully we can get a win to end the video. Looks like he's got bats, so hopefully not Giant Graveyard. Please not Giant Graveyard, dude. I'm so tired of facing it. Oh, great. Well, pretty sure we know what he's using, so I'm just going to Tesla the river, and yeah, I'm just going to try and play a little bit aggressive here, depending on how he responds to this Tesla. He is going to go bowler like that. I'm just going to log this Night Witch to cycle, and honestly, he might... Wait, I think I can activate King Tower if I play a perfect defense here. I'm going to go Ice Whiz and then NATO this bowler in to activate my King Tower really quickly, and then go for the Skellies to the side, and I think that was a perfect defense Knight to just make sure these Skellies don't do too much. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful, guys. We only took like barely any damage as well, and got the King Tower activation, so really good start to the game once again. Like I said, it's pretty much the only way you can even have a chance of winning this matchup is if you activate the King Tower. So I'm actually going to go Expo. Hold up, he doesn't have that much elixir, I don't think. Oh, he's got 5. I thought he might just be a little bit under enough for a giant, so I'm going to go Ice Fizz on 0 just to slow this giant down. Okay. Kind of a bad play by me, to be honest. I thought that I was up like a couple more elixir than I was apparently, so I'm just gonna have to NATO everything over and then go Larry's. No damage taken, pretty good defense right there. Shouldn't have went for that Expo. Definitely could have been in a pretty good situation here if I didn't and I was more patient, but sometimes it's okay to play an Expo on offense and just kind of like resets, because at least like on the bright side you are forcing out their win conditions, so they can't really go in. I've also got the King Tower active. Okay, he's just going to go bats the bridge. Really awkward hand for me, actually. I don't want to waste my Evo Knight, so I'm just going to take a little bit of damage from the bats and try and... Oh my gosh, that actually got a lot more damage than I thought. He's going to arrow nothing, so I am going to go Expo on offense here. Feeling like Eminem right now with how fast I'm talking, but hopefully it's not too big of a problem for you guys. I'm just going to have to log this little prince right about now, so it kind of resets its little spamminess, and then I can go for the Skellies. Also, I saw the new trailer for the Tower Troop today. It was kind of a cool animation. I'm telling you guys, if there's one thing about the Clash Royale, like Clash Royale in general, they have the most fire animations ever. Okay, I didn't have to NATO that. I thought the little prince was not going to get targeted, but it's fine. Like the trailer, oh my gosh, it was so cool. I literally loved watching it, but we'll have to see what happens. I'm going to go for a defensive bow here, and then probably Evo Tesla this bowler just to take it out. He might giant in front. He's going to Evo zap my Ice Wiz. Rest in peace, Ice Wizard, getting absolutely rolled by a 2 elixir card. We'd love to see that, so I'm going to go Ice Wiz down low once again, and then this should be a good defense. Little Prince is honestly not that big of a problem as long as I have like enough elixir to defend the Guardian if they do pop it, so I think I'm fine here. I am going to have to go Tesla up high, which kind of sucks, but we should be alright. It's going to take out the majority of my Tesla, but it's fine. Ice Wiz is going to take out Wow, that was a really bad zap. I want to go offensive, but it's kind of stupid if I do right now, so I'm going to play a defensive expo, try and play this game a little bit slower, make sure he has to spend over here on this right side. That was a really smart skeletons because, like, as you guys saw, he had to spend arrows where he takes like 500 damage, so 1 for 3 trade pretty much right there because he wasn't going to have to respond to that Ice Whiz. Wow, that is very aggressive from this guy. With King Tower active, I should be all right. He does have the Evo Bats, though, so I'm okay, we're fine. I was kind of scared there for a second, but the bats are going to die to my Ice Whiz eventually here, hopefully at least. So I'm just going to set up a Tesla at the bridge once again, try and keep controlling how this game is played. I'm going to, like, NATO that Little Prince in immediately so it dies. He actually pops the ability. I don't know what that was. Probably the worst ability I've ever seen in my entire life. So we'll just go for the Larrys on this right side, and then get an Ice Whiz down on the left. And you know what? This is looking kind of okay right now. I don't want to jinx anything, but I'm going to get an Evo Tesla down. Should take out this Bowler. Nice. It's going to hit a couple of those bats as well. I'm going to go for the NATO once again to kill the Little Prince. Just take it off the map as soon as you can, really. That's the best play you can do against that card. So I'm just going to go offensive bow since we have an Evolution Tesla. Pre-Skellies that Giants. And then I'm going to go Tesla here, and then really bad Night Witch by him. He's going to go Bowler, though. Yeah, dang it. Okay, I'm going to NATO everything back. No, Evo Zap's going to bail him out here, I think, guys. No, that's so annoying. Okay, Log, and then Skellies maybe? Nah, I'm not going to get a connection, which kind of sucks, but I just need to go Tesla up high. If I defend perfectly, I think I can still win this game. There's the Giant, there's the Graveyard. We're going to NATO back immediately. He does not have Evo Zap now, we know that for sure. He's probably going to zap those Larrys, so I'm just going to Log, and we should take 0 Graveyard hits. Please don't, no RNG, don't do it. Oh my gosh, it almost did it. 27 seconds left. I just need to go Evo Tesla, and then NATO everything in, so it all dies to my double Ice Whiz and my Tesla, and everything's just getting absolutely rolled. I'm going to rocket his tower, then pre-Skellies the right side, because he might Giant the right side. No, 15 seconds left. He's getting shocked by, like, everything. Oh my gosh, the value. Wow, that value was absolutely absurd. 10 seconds left. I just need to make sure this Graveyard doesn't take my tower, please. I'm going to Log really low and then go for the Rocket to be 100% sure. I'm going to go for the NATO, even for that extra damage, and we played that game absolutely perfectly. Whew, wow, what a video, guys. I mean, I played this today. I'm just on fire. Probably still going to be pushing up. I don't know. I might not do a ladder video tomorrow, but the next day I definitely will do another one. Anyways, this is going to be the end of this video. Let's go ahead and check what my ranking is. Plus 18, so not very many trophies, but it's going to put me in the top 10 to finish off this video. 9th in the world. Really sweaty games, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like if you did, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.